We don't have many books in the Wings of Fire series that feature Mudwings, or involve Mudwing culture, or involve the Mud Kingdom. A lot of other books have all over the world. We get to see lots of the other kingdoms and all that. It's great. Mudwings, we don't get to see much of them. But we do know some things. And in this video, I'm going to compile everything that we know about Mudwings. Also, I plan to do all of the Wings of Fire tribes, so if you're interested in that, just let me know which one you'd like me to do next, and I'll happily do that. Mudwings are often in shades of brown, sometimes with gold and amber underscales. They have flat snouts with their nostrils facing up so that they can be submerged in mud and still breathe. They have an almost crocodile-like build with their somewhat blocky composure. Mudwings are also typically bigger and stronger than most other tribes. They can hold their breath for up to an hour, and they can breathe fire if they're warm enough, which is just neat because we don't often see a draconic ability limited by their body temperature. I think that's just interesting. Mudwings like lying in warm mud and hate being cold, or at least Clay does. They're often stereotyped as dumb or just interested in food and fighting, but as we can see, their level of intelligence and culture is deep and dynamic. Like, come on, dragons. Though it is quite realistic in the world building that there would be stereotypes and incorrect stereotypes. Just because they like lying in mud doesn't mean they're dumb. Stop mistreating them. Mudwings have sibling groups called, sib groups. The leader of each of these groups is called the Big Wings, who hatches first and helps the others out of their eggs. Big Wings is also usually the biggest. Sib groups form tight bonds, and they often live together for the rest of their lives. Most groups grow up without their parents, as typically they hatch alone inside their cocoon-like mud structures, which keep their eggs warm and safe from the outside world. The less wealthy or lower-class Mudwings live on the outskirts of the kingdom, near the Diamond Spray Delta. Since we've only seen that side of the Mud Kingdom in the books, I'd be eager to see Queen Moran's palace or whatever royal abode she has. During the War of Sandwing Succession, they were allied with Burn and the Skywings. They also attempted an allegiance with the Sea Wings, but that was upturned by Deathbringer in the Winglets book, To Assassin. We know that Burn threatened them into an alliance, and Queen Morhan accepted to keep her tribe safe. We know that from Book 5 of the Wings of Fire series. In the war, Mudwings made excellent fighting teams because of these sib groups, which acted as legions or troops. Speaking of wars, the Mudwings aren't known for having very many conflicts, though in Escaping Peril, Chameleon says, "A kingdom without heirs is in perpetual danger." I think all the queens learned that from what happened to the Mudwings a couple centuries ago. Oh, I love those little bits of exposition. Oh. We know that the Mudwing Queen's sisters would never challenge their queen to the throne due to the tight bond of sib groups. The queen's daughters, however, are free to challenge the queen. By the way, the only known queens of the Mudwings are Queen Morhan, which is the current queen, and Queen Crane from way back when in Darkstalker's time. Also, fun fact, Clay's sister Crane is possibly named after Queen Crane from not long ago. Maybe it isn't, but they have the same name, so what can I say? The Queen of the Mudwings uses her siblings as a council, sort of like advisors, though it is unclear as to what extent or if they have any specific jobs. That is one thing that I'd love to know more about, the Mudwing Royal Society and its workings, but alas. On the topic of queens, I think that Queen Morhan is one of the best queens. In The Brightest Night, it has shown how much she cares for her people. She's willing to do what Burn asks if it means 100 years of peace for her tribe. At least now the Mudwings are at peace, and they have a representative going to Pantala in Book 15, by the name of Bullfrog! But that's all from me. Mudwings are one of my favorite tribes, purely just because of their interesting culture. They have their cocoon-like houses. It's just very different from a lot of the other dragons. And I'll see you in the next video. Thank you so much for watching. And yeah, I hope your day is full of wonder.